Hey yo people, how you all getting on? This is your boy Popsy from Future Shock Studios. Welcome back to yet another video. Today we're going to be talking about this microphone, the Synco D2 Shotgun Hypercardioid microphone. So let's roll the intro now. So just before we begin, the audio for this video will be recorded on this microphone. It's the Synco Mic-D2, which will be going straight into my Apollo Twin X via Logic and running into the MacBook Pro. The gain on Apollo's console is set at 36 decibels. I'm recording at 24-bit 48 kilohertz. I will not be doing any post-processing, but however, I may need to boost the audio in post. And by the way, please do check the timestamps, which will help you navigate throughout the video. So I'll be listing all the details of the recording down below, so don't forget to check that out too. So the Synco Mic-D2 is a professional hypercardioid shotgun microphone. So let's go and have a look what comes in the box. So some of the primary uses of the Synco Mic-D2 are for video and audio recording. It comes in this solid brass construction, and the reason that is it cuts down on radio interference and the frequency response is pretty much flat. So just looking straight into the Synco Mic-D2 box, kind of made out of some kind of plastic material, is very well insulated from both the top end and the bottom. And as we open the box, you obviously get the Synco Mic-D2 microphone. So you get this mini XLRM to XLRF cable. Now looking at this windscreen, it's not a regular windscreen that I've normally seen on different mics. We'll check this windscreen a bit later on in the video just to see what kind of protection it actually gives to spoken word as well as singing. You also get this mic holder with a 5/8 to 3/8 connector, and you also get this user guide just to start you off with the microphone. So just talking about the price for the Synco D2, in the UK it retails for around the £240 mark depending on which retailer you purchase it from, and in the US it retails for around the $250. Just looking at the construction of the Synco D2, it's a CNC machined brass metal body. It's a solid construction with a high anti-interference due to the solid brass body it comes in, which is great for outdoor audio recording and crisp sound pickup. It comes with this black speckle finish, and you can probably see the grooves that I'm showing you on screen now. So the Synco D2 comes with this gold-plated XLR connector. Hold it. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. It means the world to me. Let's move on. The Synco D2 has been compared to Sennheiser's MKH416 microphone, which is the industry standard in Hollywood for shotgun microphone outdoor recording. Let's go and have a look at some of the boring stuff for the Synco D2, the technical specification. The frequency response for the Synco D2 is 20 Hz to 20,000 kHz. The dynamic range is 117 decibels. Signal to noise ratio is 80 decibels, and sensitivity is -32 to +3 dB. Max input SPL is 130 decibels. Output impedance is 450 ohms. You will need phantom power at 48 volts. The weight of the Synco D2 is 165 grams. So moving forward, I'm just going to put my headphones on so I can do a proximity test on the Synco D2. This is a proximity effect on the Synco D2. This is a proximity effect on the Synco D2. I'm right up against the Synco Mic-D2, and this is a proximity test. Let's do a proximity effect with the windshield. This is a proximity test on the Synco D2 with the provided windshield. Usually windshields do not come with this velvety material. For some reason Synco decided to put that in, and this is what my voice sounds like with the supplied windshield. Let's do a Plosive check on the Synco D2 without a windshield. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of purple peppers. Let's do a Plosive test with the windshield on. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Okay, let's do an off rejection test with the Synco Mic-D2. I'm doing a off rejection test on the Synco D2 at the moment. I'm speaking to it angled to my left, and this is how the voice sounds. Okay, now I've moved the microphone 90 degrees to its right, and this is what the microphone sounds like. And now I've moved the microphone to the other 90-degree angle, and this is what the microphone sounds like. Now I'm speaking into the Synco Mic-D2 from the rear. Okay, I've got the Synco D2 back into its normal position, and that's what this microphone sounds like. I've got one more test to do, and that is I'm going to have it off screen, but however, it's still going to be recording, and let's see what the Synco D2 sounds like then. So usually this is what a lot of YouTubers do, have their mics off axis. And if I can kind of show you, that's how far it is. It's just off camera. It's kind of still facing towards me. So this is how the Synco D2 sounds off camera. And a lot of YouTubers do this. When you actually see YouTubers making videos and you can't see a microphone, so normally they're going to have a lapel mic attached to their t-shirt, or they're going to have a boom mic or something like a boom mic slightly off camera. Okay, I'm going to just bring it back. Okay, so I'm just going to bring it back to its kind of usual position, which I like it in. So, okay, I've brought my good friend Rach back in to do some vocal testing and some spoken word testing. So, Rach, let's take it away.
I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away. But standing in front of me, every breath, every hour has come to this. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away. But standing in front of me, every breath, every hour has come to this. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. You can find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we go walk it out and move mountains. We go walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up and do it 1,000 times again. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. You can find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we go walk it out and move mountains. We go walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up and do it 1,000 times again. When failure comes, keep going. When you feel like giving up, keep going. When people mock your idea, keep going. When challenges you face, keep going. When mistakes are made, learn, but keep going. Because perseverance just keeps going.
Isn't she just a great vocalist? Thanks again, Rach. Okay, for some final thoughts on the Synco Mic-D2 Hypercardioid Boom Microphone. So the Synco D2 microphone is a £240 microphone in the UK, which is a third of the price of this classic Sennheiser MKH416, which retails around the £740 to £750 or £1,000 in the USA. The D2's got a solid build construction, and you know what? You can really get some really good sound out of this microphone. Not just with singing, as Rach has proven, but for spoken word too. The Synco D2 does a pretty good job of rejecting unwanted off-axis sound. The construction of the windscreen does appear to be quite high-end. I'm not a big fan of this windscreen. I think the materials used on the windscreen give the voice a very muffled kind of a sound, so I would highly recommend to do some work on it, or even use the usual kind of foam material that a lot of manufacturers do use on their windshields. So would I recommend the Synco D2? To be honest, for the price point, I think Synco have put out a really good mic. And for yourself, I would definitely think about considering getting it. Okay, so if you did enjoy this video, please like, share and subscribe. I am noticing more and more viewers on the channel, but however, it's not reflecting my subscribership. If you'd found any values in the videos that I've put up, please do subscribe to the channel. It means a lot and it helps me continuing to bring these kind of videos to you. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on the Synco Mic-D2, and if you did like the video and you want me to do more reviews on shotgun mics, let me know in the comments below. So that's all you're going to get from me for today, so please do hit that like button or smash it if that's something you're into, and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you next week.